boxing in Saudi Arabia. They're all there, musicians and rappers as well. Rick Ross, the rapper here, ahead of the Amir Khan-Billy Dib fight.
Much love to the Saudi world family.
Well, the crowd here are being richly entertained in Jeddah by Rick Ross and by Tiger. Hopefully going to be entertained by Amir Khan and indeed Billy Dib. This is the tale of the tape. Of course, the weight is the issue, isn't it? Billy Dib effectively moving up 3 divisions to fight Amir Khan at late notice as well. This is Billy Dib's 53rd fight. He previously retired, came out of retirement, says this is his Rocky moment. And over the years, down at featherweight and super featherweight, had a good record. World champion, of course, but can he cope moving up to welterweight to fight Amir Khan? And that's the question, Richard.
Well, it is a big question. Billy Dib has been a quality fighter over the years. You know, way past his best now, it has to be said. He's had 8 world title fights, so he's very, very experienced. A former IBF featherweight champion. His biggest problem, I think, tonight is going to be about Amir Khan's speed and his movement. Billy Dib certainly won't have, I don't think, come up against anyone like Khan in terms of his speed, because Khan is very, very quick off the mark, very, very fast hands. He's got great movement, and although he would have boxed fast fighters down at featherweight, boxing quick, fast fighters at light welter and at welter is a different kettle of fish. So he'll have to experience the speed and the power from Amir Khan. Yeah, it's a tough fight for Dib, but you know, let's see how we go. As Duke has spoke about, the vulnerability of Khan is, you know, he's coming to the end of the road himself, you know, and he has been caught several times. He's been on the canvas, and that will give Billy Dib confidence that he can land a big shot.
Well, there's the love for Tiger and for Rick Ross. I think they're going to keep going as well. Might be a while before we see Amir Khan and Billy Dib. Of course, it was supposed to be Amir Khan against Niraj Goyal, sort of crossover MMA star from India. That was meant to be the theme of the night, but he was hurt in a car accident. We wish him well, of course. But he was at least a welterweight, which would have made things different, but it's gone from being what was effectively an exhibition to being what most people see as a mismatch, albeit one with a tiny percentage of jeopardy, given the fact that Billy Dib, albeit at a lower weight, 26 knockouts down at that lower weight, and does come, of course, with a considerable amount of skill, but gives up a lot of size.
He's experienced, though, Dave. I mean, if you look at him, he's been in the game a long time now, Billy Dib. Pro debut in 2004. And like I say, he's had 8 world title fights against good opposition, all of them in obviously the lower weight categories. And now against Khan, yeah, it is a big step up. He's moving up 2 or 3 weight divisions, but he will look at Amir Khan's certain performances that Khan's had, and his vulnerabilities to take his shots. He's a good mover, yes, but he tends to lapse in concentration during contests, and he gets caught with the odd shot. And Amir Khan now will even admit that at 32 he's no spring chicken, and so Billy Dibb, that will give him a lot of confidence that he can land a big punch. That for me is his only chance, because there's no way he's going to outbox Amir Khan. I don't think Billy Dibb, even in his heyday, is as good as boxer as Khan, but nevertheless I still think he's in with a shout here, because Amir Khan is vulnerable at times during contests when he has lapses in concentration especially.
Well, we do have Amir Khan against Billy Dibb coming up live for the WBC International Welterweight title. The rappers have left the stage. The boxers are imminent. We'll see after a short break. Well, Billy Dibb has just made his entrance into the ring, and we wait now for Amir Khan. There's Billy the Kid. Huge task, of course, awaits him. He's talked very eloquently, been through a lot in his life, Billy Dibb. Lost his wife a couple of years ago, and of course that weighs heavily on him and inspires him for anything he wants to go on and do. And as I said earlier, he calls this his Rocky moment. It would have to be some moment for him to make any kind of impact here, Richie.
Yes, I mean, he's 33 years of age, isn't he? So it really is the last chance for him to do something, to try and get on that world stage again, because he knows if he gets the win here, then it propels him, doesn't it, to maybe to one last world title shot. You never know in this game, Dave.
Well, aside from Rick Ross and Tiger, here's the man they've come to see. He will be very well supported. Amir Khan. His ambition, his idea is one final big fight. Manny Pacquiao is who he wants, potentially here. But he has to make an impact, be impressive against Billy Dibb, and try and put the ghost of what happened against Terence Crawford behind him. Also a sense of testing the water for a new boxing audience, which I must say seems to be working. Seems to be some slight delay here with Amir Khan. He's been announced. There's that WBC international belt. You can hear the chanting here for Khan. Feeling always is with him that performs better when he's got a tough fight in front of him. Of course, that wasn't the case against Crawford. That would be the danger for him tonight, that completely takes the eye off the ball and sees it as no kind of challenge at all. That surely won't be the case. New trainer in the shape of former WBA super bantamweight champion Clarence Bones Adams, back with Alex Ariza as well, his strength and conditioning. And he is being wrapped into the ring here, trying to make all of the impact that he can. Sees it as a new fan base, sees it as one final shot at glory, not tonight, but building towards that, Richie, from tonight.
Absolutely, I think it's how he performed tonight, Dave. For me, when they announced this contest, when Billy Dib stepped in. I think I always thought that Amir Khan's going to win, but he's got to win in style here. If he's going to set up a fight with Manny Pacquiao, then he's got to win in blistering style. He's got to look really, really good. But the disappointment of Terence Crawford behind him, whatever you think about that contest, he needs a real good one here. And then to set up the big one against Manny Pacquiao. So he needs to look good. He needs to look devastating for me tonight.
Yeah, he needs to fill the Greco-style performance. Beaten only 5 times. Prescott, Danny Garcia in Vegas, and Lamont Peterson. Canelo, of course, when he went up in weight and paid the price, and then Crawford, so controversially and with such damage to his reputation. He feels, and many feel, that the queue of people lining up to criticize him, and if he doesn't get this job done quickly here tonight, they'll be criticizing him again with some justification. Well, it's a long and elaborate ring walk. There is a sense of celebrity about the night. It's not just a sporting night.
And that can be a problem.
Into that.
That can be a problem, Dave. You know, there's lots of distractions here. He's a superstar over here. They all love him. But what he's got to do, he's got to block all that out. You've got to have them invisible blinkers on and just get the job done. And like I say, do it in a good fashion, a devastating way. So there are distractions. But he's been in the game a long time. He has seen it all before. But when that bell goes, then I expect a totally different Amir Khan, back to what we know he can do. Fast hands, fast feet, in and out, not getting hit. And that's what I expect tonight.
And the point always to make about Amir Khan is that whatever you think of him, whatever you think of his career, some of the choices he's made, he is still one of the most instantly recognizable boxers in the game. Hard to think of too many more, certainly in the UK. And that's why he will always carry this fascination. And those who wanted to win, and indeed those who wanted to lose as well. Billy Dib, a massive, massive underdog. So the national anthem of Saudi Arabia, ahead of the announcement of the fighters.
The three judges scoring this contest ringside are Guillermo Cavallari, Brady Danseco, and Julian Mendes. And when the action begins, the referee for the fight, Ian John Lewis. Ladies and gentlemen, for the thousands in attendance and the millions watching around the world, are you ready for thunder? Live from Kingdom of Roscoe City in the Kingdom of Saudi Arabia, Jeddah Season presents the Super Boxing League. And now, Khan is opponent, this fighter holds a professional record of 33 wins and 5 losses. Standing at 58.5 inches and weighing in at 66.4 kilograms, hailing from the United Kingdom, the two-time former WBC World Champion, put your hands together for Amir!
So Ian John Lewis is the man in charge. And after the work of the understated ring announcer is done, we are ready to see what Amir Khan has left and how much we'll learn about him against an opponent who is significantly smaller, certainly in terms of the career that he's had. Will we see an explosive Amir Khan, a cautious one? We don't know. Billy Dibb needs to survive, use his skill, and then see where he is. So after what feels like an eternity, we're underway. Again, the curiosity of the first names on the graphic there. The king against the kid. I'm just looking to box behind that jab in the early stages and feeling that anything other than an explosive early finish would be a disappointment.
Slow start from Dibb, just on the outside there, just having a look at Amir Khan. That may have just confused Khan a little bit. I think he may have expected Dibb to come out on that front foot and try and close the gap down, but Dibb just staying on the outside. That right hand that he's looking for.
And pointed by Kevin Farmer last August for the IBF title, and comfortably as well, and called it a day after that, but has since returned, and then this chance came from nowhere really after Neeraj Goyat pulled out and got the call, and of course a good payday for him. He responded. Khan just stalking him though in these early stages.
And that's what Khan's got to do in the early stages here, Dave. You just keep working with that jab, and just you know, if your opponent doesn't want to come forward, you've got to try and make him come forward and trigger him off with those jabs, keeping him at distance. Then as he comes forward, then adjust the feet and bring him onto the shots. But Dibb reluctant at this stage, just staying on the outside, trying to get Khan just to overcommit with the jab and overreach. But there's that blistering hand speed that we spoke about.
Billy Dibb says, is that all you've got? Fairness to him, he's lasted longer than Phil LaGreco. Virgil Hunter said as they parted, the hand speed still there. His judgment of distance has gone. That's what Hunter really pointed out about Amir Khan. Foot movement gone as well. Started to get slow on his feet. That was his view. Khan, of course, disagrees.
A fairly comfortable round for Amir Khan, I thought there. Didn't have a lot to do, only because Dib was just content to just staying on the outside. Scouting mission for him, just taking a look at Khan. Not a lot landed in both boxes, but what did land was probably from Khan, so he's definitely won the round.
There's Hughie Fury. Terry Kay is there as well. Probably still a little bit stunned, Hughie Fury, by just how surreal his fight against Samuel Peter was. Billy Hussein, by the way, nettles Nasser in that Billy Dib corner. Nettles Nasser looks after a very small stable of Saudi Arabian fighters here in Jeddah. Interesting character himself. Into round 2, and Dib is trying to give Amir Khan something to think about. It's not just the fact he's had to come up in weight, it's a fact got the fight at such late notice as well.
Yeah, all credit for him for taking the contest with Billy Dib at late notice. Just interesting tactics now from him, staying on the outside again, just waiting, picking his opportunities. But he's probably launching his attacks from too far out there, you see, that's why he just walked onto the shot there. So they're jumping in, and he's taking risks. Going to measure more with the jab, but Khan is just starting to find his measure now, and his distance better.
And Dib goes down through a left hook of his own, but Khan's hands were too fast. Counts up to 8, and Dib gets to his feet. Feels Amir Khan's power for the first time. He feels it again. I suspect he might stay down.
Yeah, we spoke about it earlier, didn't we, about him going in with featherweights and super feathers, but the speed and the power of a welterweight is totally different. And now he just made the mistake and walked onto the shot. So he's got to measure his distance a little bit better as Billy Dib. Can't afford to launch in the way he has been doing from the outside.
Great hand speed again there from Khan. It's always been his calling card. Good, trying to throw something back. Amir Khan was just getting some advice from his corner there, looking over at them anyway. Dib on the move on the outside.
What Khan needs to do nowadays, probably the odd feint with the front foot or front hand, just to trigger his opponents to come forward. Dib's feet aren't that quick as he's coming forward, so that will give Khan just time to adjust his feet and bring him on to punches, so he just needs to trigger the attack off.
He led with the left hook that time, and it really shook Billy Dib. And you know, whatever you think of it, listen to the noise inside this arena.
So he's too far out there, Billy Dib. He's trying to land the left hook, too far out of range, and he walks onto a left hook of his own. Bang, there it is there from Amir Khan. It's a good shot, well-timed, accuracy. But Dib leading with the hook from too far out. He's paid the price there.
Amir Khan, nice and relaxed. And any more mistakes like that from Billy Dib, and you think he might have been out of there in the third here.
Yeah, it's actually a bad punch to lead with, Dave, the left hook. You're always guessing at the target. You're having to throw it from distance. And if you miss and you're right off balance or you risk walking onto a shot like that, well, from Amir Khan. But now he's really going to town. Blistering hand speed there from Khan.
Dib just can't live with it. Gum shield is out. They both forgot their gum shields. It's taking too long, this. Taking way too long. Gives him a bit of time to recover from that blistering burst from Khan at the start of the round. Chopping shots there from Khan. Dib, of course, has got no answer here, Richie.
Just held his feet a second too long there, Dib, in the centre of the ring. Just allows Khan just to tee off with those fast combinations. The movement in the opening round seemed to serve him well on the outside. Billy Dib, he was staying out of trouble. He wasn't coming back with much though, Dave. That's the problem. You can't just avoid the punches. You have to score also to win a contest. But on the outside there, then he's a little bit more difficult to hit. But if he holds his feet, that's when Khan really lets the hands go.
Leg stiffen there with a left hook from Khan. For all his skill, and there's plenty of it from Billy Dib over the years, he just can't live with the size and the hand speed here of Khan. Again, he misses wildly with that left hook, and this time Khan didn't really punish him.
He's too far out again. He's missed the target. He's got away with that there, Billy Dib. Started the attack too far out, misses the target, falls in. You cannot afford to make them mistakes against a boxer as quick as Amir Khan.
Dib launches a rare attack, but straight away Khan responded with that left uppercut. Crowd want Khan to go for the finish here.
Oh, that was a good shot. Left hook to the body there.
I think Dib's still feeling that. Fighting man, of course, he was calling Khan in there.
He's a former world champion, there's no question in his heart, and his bottle, plenty of that. But what is surprising here, he's been the lighter man most of his career, but his feet aren't that quick. You'd expect with him being naturally the smaller man, he would have quick feet that could take him in and out of range. But if you look at Khan's hand speed and his feet are quicker than his opponent.
Still, Billy Dib has got into round 4 at least.
Very fast hands from Amir Khan. Little left hook finishing that combination that hit the target. Long hook there, and also the shorter hook on the inside, just to finish off the combination. There's that left hook to the body we spoke about. And we'll start taking the toll if a few of them land.
What they're making of it. Hard to tell, really. There's been some career for Amir Khan. Does it have an exciting, explosive final chapter? Potentially against Manny Pacquiao. Oh, it's a doubling up of the left hook there from Khan. Look to the body again there, trying to slow down Billy Dib.
Yeah, big shots there from Khan. There's a look about Khan now, isn't there? The confidence, and I think he's felt the power of Dib. And he's not as cautious now, Khan. Not that he was cautious at the start, but if you look watching the way he's boxing, the way his feet have slowed a little bit now, Dave, and he's coming forward, and I think he fancies taking Billy Dib on a little bit.
Straight right hand there.
Yeah, a sign of confidence, that is.
Goes to the body again, and Dib has no response, and in comes the towel. They've seen enough in the Billy Dib corner, and they've called it off, and Amir Khan has the win in the 4th round. And he'll feel that lays to rest the ghost of what happened against Terence Crawford. And he'll feel that it sets him on the path towards what will be his final boxing story. Did Khan do all that was required, Richie?
I think so. I think that was a terrific finish. Very fast hands. The power was there. You know, and fair play to Billy Dib's corner, throwing in the towel there. They knew their man was outgunned in every department here. Let's have a look. Big right hook to the body, big left hook, and the shots that finish him off. Well, the towel comes in, there were hurtful punches downstairs, very quick hands indeed. That's a terrific right hand that sends Dib back to the ropes. Then he switches the attack here, goes downstairs, right up there, left hook coming in. Big shots. He's hurt, and Dib's corner throwing the towel, and rightly so. He's just been outgunned, the kid has. But yes, answering your question, Dave, fast hands, power. Yeah, he's back to what we expect from Amir Khan.
I think that he still has enough to justify Pacquiao fight, for example.
Well, that is a totally different level there. I mean, because there's not a lot coming back at Amir Khan tonight. He's looked great. He's dished it out, but he hasn't actually received any. So you can't put him in the Manny Pacquiao bracket just yet. But listen, he's heading back in the right direction. He's got the devastating win that he needed and he wanted.
You know I wasn't putting him in the Pacquiao bracket because of that performance, but I'm asking as a general question, is there still enough left to justify thinking about it?
Well, yes, I would hope so, but we can't judge it tonight because there wasn't too much coming back. What we can say, he's looked good. He's got the finish and the win that he needed. He looked very quick indeed, and his power was there. But let's face it, nothing came back the other way. But for me, yeah, he's ticked a few boxes again tonight, Amir Khan. But Manny Pacquiao, it's a different kettle of fish.
Manny Pacquiao fighting Keith Thurman next week. The result of that will, I think, mean a lot to Khan, as he's pointed out this week. But is it just talk? We'll find out over coming months. I think, in all truth, he'll do well to move on from tonight. A match that was much criticised. Billy Dib has certainly earned his money. He's come and smiled and charmed everyone and done what he could.
Yeah, and it's probably a step too far, isn't it, Dave? This is similar to Amir Khan when he set up against Canelo. Billy Dib here, thinking, you know, I'll catch him with the one shot. He couldn't do it, and he's been outgunned, and he soon realised that he's in too deep here. And let's face it, I think Amir Khan was in too deep against Canelo, and it's a similar situation. But the corner did the right thing there. Throw the towel in, protect the kid, because you're going to get him a real good hiding, and he hasn't had that tonight, Billy Dib. He's got caught with some big shots, but the corner did their job well.
So here's just the confirmation. So there you have it. That was the story of Amir Khan against Billy Dib. Suppose you can say, to sum it up, Amir Khan is back, sort of.
Well, Duke, as they were saying on commentary, Richie and Dave, the